Yes, very true. Reverend, did you have a question or a comment? There's Rev
Hey there.
yeah,
Hi.
hello. Well,
Well, the topic of the room is why I'm an atheist, right?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Um, I've been here for a couple minutes. I've heard a lot of arguing. What's the point of the title? Like, is this to
Why are
understand
you
Well,
atheists
the
better?
yeah,
point
why?
the
Yeah,
point
why are
is
you
we want to know what the rational basis is for one's atheism. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well, I think that um, religions are man-made, and most of them are interesting stories, but nothing much
Okay.
more.
Okay. Well, let's assume that that's true. It wouldn't necessarily follow, therefore, that what is fundamental to all contingent or secondary states is not an eternal mind. So what you just said is a non sequitur. Okay.
No, you asked me
Do
what
you
my
know?
rationale was.
Do you know what a non sequitur is, sir?
Non-following, but I don't know exactly what you just
Okay,
said.
a non sequitur is it does not necessarily follow from what you said. Even if all human contrivances about God were
Yes.
made up, it doesn't follow from that that God does not exist. Kai Nielsen is a famous atheist philosopher. He was selected by the Encyclopedia Britannica to write the atheist entry for Encyclopedia Britannica. He stated in one of his books, all of the reasons for God may fail, but it still may be the case that God exists. You are deploying the genetic fallacy, but because they use faulty reasoning to invoke and instantiate God, therefore God doesn't exist. Well, that's a non sequitur. The only way that you could make the universal declaration that there is no God would be to tell us what is fundamental and ultimate to all temporal states, or to tell us that nothing is ultimate at all, therefore there's no God. Can you do either?
No, and to me, that's not the reason why I believe, or well, my idea is that God does not exist and never has and never
Okay.
will be.
Okay. And is your God denialism rational or arbitrary?
Is my God what?
God denialism rational or arbitrary?
It's a weird question. If God does not
Yeah. Do you know
exist,
what?
there's no reason.
If I
Hold on,
told
hold on,
you
hold on,
there,
hold on, hold on. If God does not exist, then nothing is arbitrary or logical about it.
sir, you're not focusing here. Okay. Your position is you are denying the existence of God, that
No,
God
no, no,
does
no,
not
no, 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 no,
exist.
no,
Well,
no, 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 no. No, the question is, why am I an atheist? Well, I
mhm.
have no reason to assume that God exists,
Okay.
or any of the
So,
gods.
okay. So now what we're doing is we're just seeing the classic bait and switch of atheists going from God denialism to atheism is a psychological state whereupon you merely have an absence of a positive belief. So, do you call yourself an atheist?
Mm, it's a weird word. It's a strange
There's
word
not
because
there's nothing weird. Okay,
there's it's
what
like
country? What is your country of origin, sir?
I'm Dutch.
Okay, the reason why I asked is because your English was so good. In Western speaking English, there's nothing weird about the word atheism or atheist. Okay? For several hundred years, it's had the same basic meaning. When we look at all the reference works that we can access, dictionaries, encyclopedias, including philosophical dictionary and encyclopedias, they all are unified in stating that atheism is the denial and disbelief of all gods.
Yes,
Now,
exactly.
it is true that some dictionaries, a few, will include a secondary or a third definition as lack of belief, but this is unfortunate because that's an ambiguity. It's not clear as to what that refers to. Okay? Now, do you deny that there is a supreme being, creator God, or do you make the claim that you suspend judgment about whether or not there is a creator?
That question already is strange, right?
I'm
Because
going to kick you out of the room if you continue to dodge. I asked you a
hold on,
legitimate
I'm not
question.
dodging.
Okay, yeah, yes, you are dodging.
No,
There's nothing strange about my
look.
question.
Okay,
Do
can I
you
can
suspend?
I
Listen to
can I
me carefully. Listen to me carefully.
hold on? I
Do you
entered this. Look,
suspend?
if you
I'm going to
don't
kick
want
you out
me,
of
I'll
the room,
leave.
sir. Shut up right now. I'm kicking you
No,
out.
fuck you. I'm leaving,
Okay,
asshole.
goodbye. Yeah, you've learned very well,
Fuck
Dutch,
you.
didn't you? Yeah,
Fuck you,
yeah.
motherfucker.
That's right. Yeah, you just
You're a
revealed
cop
your
out.
true colors. Yeah, you just true colors. Okay. You see, when you start asking these people precise questions, questions that possess clarity and don't allow ambiguity and don't allow for equivocation, well, they'll do it anyway. And then when you point out what they're doing, then they get agitated like this guy did. Okay.
Darth,
But
I don't
isn't
know
it
what you're
amazing?
doing, man. I don't know what you're doing. What you said is just strange.
Yeah, yeah. It's strange. You see, what they want to do is they want to change the rules while we're having an adult interaction. That's what they want to do. Right? You call yourself an atheist. Atheism, historically and in widespread Western English speaking, refers to those who deny the existence of God. Just read the Stanford Encyclopedia entry on atheism.
There's nothing
Now,
strange about
the
saying either you
yeah,
holding an affirmative position or you withhold
the
judgment.
fact that some people or even some philosophers advocate that atheism represents a lack of belief makes no difference. The fact of the matter is defining atheism as a merely an absence of positive belief without the denial thereof makes it indistinguishable from agnosticism. So why don't they just simply call themselves an agnostic? Because they know what the word atheist means in Western speaking English. It refers to the denial of God. But when confronted to unpack and defend their atheism, they just want to go, oh, well, atheism is a psychological state. It's not propositional in nature.
Do you affirm there's gold on Mars or not?
Yeah.
Or do you withhold judgment? Oh, that's strange.
You see,
Seriously?
it never fails that when we